Yo, what's good guys? This is Miasin and today I'm back with my Mekk-Knight Orcust deck profile. So pretty much this deck can do a lot. It can actually do the full Orcust combo, and on top of that, you make sure that your opponent has absolutely no fun playing the game, since you're not only hand looping him for his full hand, but also you're making him lose his whole extra deck. So that's completely disgusting, and unless your opponent is playing like something crazy, like someone mentioned me, if he's playing Necros and he's sending like Herald and like Toad, then he's going like plus 10 billion. Oh, and he's sending like Entis. Obviously that's super funny, but don't worry, it's not going to come up because everybody's going to be playing Salamantrash, Garbage, and you know, some other decks that, you know, who cares about them. But anyways, we're going to go straight into the deck profile. So we have triple purple Nightfall and triple blue sky. I shouldn't be explaining this whatsoever. Double Shifty Boy, shoutouts to Farfa. This card's really good, even going first, because if you have this and more Mekk-Knights, you can just keep summoning them instead of just being locked. So it's like, after like the good ones, like the broken ones I mean, this is like actually one of the best ones. And also it's really good with the continuous trap secrets. So yeah, I feel like 2 is enough because they're all like once per turn like hard. So yeah. And then, you know, 1 the red and 1 yellow, they're the best. You don't need to play the crappy green and orange. They literally have like no effect. They do nothing, but these at least destroy spell or trap or destroy a monster. So they serve a purpose, so yeah. And then obviously the card that makes this deck ridiculously unfair, stupid, not fun is Mekk-Knight Orcust Girsu. So pretty much this is a better replacement of Armageddon Knight. This card just does way too much, I guess I want to say. And also the fact that it gives you like another token, an extender, and gives like a token to your opponent, so your blue sky can get a search. It's just too much, and having Mekk-Knight in its name, no, I think Konami designed this card like unfairly. Like it shouldn't have been a Mekk-Knight, it should have been an Orcust. And it has way too many like unfair effects. The only effect that it has that I just never use is the like transforming him into a tuner, because I don't know how to properly use it. But yeah, Orcust Girsu is just ridiculous, so yeah. And then we play a very small Orcust engine because it's actually not really needed. So only 2 harp, 1 Wand, Orcust Nightmare, and level 3. You can play a bigger engine if you want. I just really wanted to play like more utility cards, because I forgot to mention, but this actually can actually go second. As a matter of fact, if you want to play a go second Mekk-Knight deck, you can do it with just this deck list. But for now, I'm just trying to go first just to see like how easy it is to hand loop. But you know, if someone forces you to go first, you can just hand loop him and it's donezo. Like the game's over, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just and also it's not like you just hand loop to do nothing. You hand loop to kill after, because your purple Nightfall comes back. You get like so many searches. You still have like a ton of Orcust in your grave. There's so much pressure on your opponent. It's pretty much the equivalent of FTKing your opponent. It's like the most unfair thing there is, and it hand loops everything in one shot. It's not like one at a time. They don't get banished, so if your opponent is playing Thunder Dragon, he doesn't get anything back. So, you know, it's just, this deck is really oppressive. It puts up so many threats, so yeah. The 3 Ash, you don't really need them, honestly. I'm just playing them just for fun, I guess, because, once again, I'm trying to go first or second, so if I have them and I'm going second, it's a good card. And going first, you can normal summon it and make El Mirage, but, you know, it doesn't really come up that often. But this can just play as like a pure Mekk-Knight deck as well, because you don't really have to like use your Orcust cards all the time. It's kind of like how Mermaid was a thing before, and you didn't have to play a lot of Orcust cards. So only when you started with like your good cards, you used up your Orcust cards. But I guess now it's almost the same. So yeah, 3 Galaxy Cyclone. I know Shannon loved this card in Mekk-Knight because you pretty much set it and then you summon your stuff, you use, and then you flip it to destroy something, and it still does something in your grave. And you know, being able to send it from grave with Spectrum Supreme makes it so you have like more I guess I want to say more utility with the cards that you send. It's always better. Mind Control is also ridiculously good because you get to steal whatever, you can even steal your opponent's token, as a matter of fact, and link off with it. So, you know, it's really good. And then, you know, triple engage with a relatively big engine. So jamming and afterburner are also normal spells, which is good because if you set them, once again, just like the other cards, you can use them right away. So they're not just a column, they're also a column and a utility. And then, you know, Hornet, I don't have to explain. And Widow, honestly, I just wanted like an additional card to be searched, because I think when you're playing 3 engage, you really want to be playing like 4 search targets, because you can resolve engage up to 4 times with just 3 engage, because you go Hornet, engage, get back the engage, you know, etc. You already know it. So yeah. 2 memories because it's a hard once per turn, and it locks you on Mekk-Knights only, so you kind of honestly have like not too many plays after you do this. So I don't know, in a pure Mekk-Knight deck I'd obviously play 3, but in this I think 2 is enough, maybe 1 potentially, because you can just search it. But I don't know, you know, especially since most of the time you're just searching this World Legacy Scars, which is the card that hands loop your opponent. So obviously if you're not up to date and you still need to watch the combo video, it will be in the description. So yeah. And then finally we have a Babel with Crescendo and the World Legacy Secret, which is a ridiculous interruption in Mekk-Knight. It's really, really good, especially when you can bring back Shifty Boy, because not only can you negate the first monster effect, but also when your opponent tries to use a second one in a different column, you just move with Shifty Boy, and that's it. It's usually just the deal sealer. So yeah. And then the extra deck, I'm not going to explain anything. Every single card here should be extremely self-explanatory. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck profile. I really hope you guys were able to enjoy and also learn from this. And yeah, I really hope I'm going to see you guys very soon as well. And till then, it is Yasin signing out. Peace.